Romantic love is sparked when it's exclusive. See, today you're enrolling in a lifelong course called Morganology. You get the privilege of learning and understanding Morgan from now on. She might change the books a little bit, but regardless, it's a lifelong course. And Morgan, today you're enrolling in a course of building a lifelong relationship with your best friend.
Growing up, Morgan was my best friend and I was her worst nightmare, especially on holidays, all girls sharing 2 bathrooms. Might have ended up in someone calling the police because someone wouldn't share the curling iron. From always living together until now, living apart, except for Monday through Friday when I come over after work and maybe sleepovers on the weekends.
I'm very proud to call you part of my family. We have known each other for 7 years, and over those years, I have learned why Kyle loves having you around. You have a great sense of humor, which is why I always pick on you. And the best part is I know that you're not afraid to make fun of me. I want to thank you for taking care of Kyle and for always bringing the great food to the family gathering. You're a great person, and I am excited to see what you and Kyle accomplish in your life. I've had the pleasure and sometimes the pain of knowing my brother my entire life. Growing up, Kyle and I were very close. This, of course, meant we were constantly fighting and wrestling, but don't think of that as a bad thing. Kyle would always remind me that hurting me would only make me stronger. Now, of course, that was just one of the great bonding moments as brothers, and as time goes on, we will continue to make more memories. Now, Kyle has always been more than just a brother to me. He's been my partner in crime, my best friend, and my source of endless entertainment. From growing up to learning how to be an adult together, he's never failed to bring laughter into my life. Kyle's been there for me through it all, and I will continue to be there for him.
Kyle, you have a heart of gold and killer dance moves. Saying how much you love Morgan and care for her fills my heart to the brim. I truly couldn't ask for a better brother-in-law. Kyle, since the day that I met you, I knew you were the one for Morgan, and she found her soulmate. As this is just beginning for you two, I am delighted to see what their future takes. As from 15-year-old me crushing all your dates in a long time to me, to today and the best day of your lives, I know in the future it has beautiful things in store for you. As I'm sure some of you know, mine and Morgan's grandpa would have done anything to be here today with us today. I would have liked to conclude by reminding the newlyweds of one thing as they begin their new journey together. Life is short, so spend every second.
And we're here today in the presence of our Lord, families and friends, to witness the joining of Kyle and Morgan as husband and wife. With God's help, you guys are going to create an awesome marriage. As long as you both come together with humble hearts, appreciating the difference between you. Kyle, you didn't date Morgan to marry her. You're marrying Morgan to date her the rest of your life. I, Kyle, receive you, Morgan, to be my wedded wife.
I, Kyle, receive Morgan to be my wedded wife.
I, Morgan, receive you, Kyle, to be my wedded husband,
I promise to give myself to you.
just as the church gives itself to Christ,
I commit myself to you,
to have and to hold from this day forward,
for better and for worse,
for rich or for poor,
through sickness and health,
to love and to cherish,
as long as we both shall live.
As long as we both shall live.
as long as we both shall live.
With this ring, I thee wed.
With this ring, I thee wed.
Caught you smiling in the moonlight. Heart beats fast, feels so right. In the dark, under stars, just us two. Holding hands, walking slow. In this moment, don't let go. Every step closer, love is just me and you. Say I do, I can't wait forever. Say I do, let's stay like this together. Whisper dreams in the breeze, no more questions, follow please. Take my hand, understand I'm forever true. Say I do, I can't wait forever.
And so now, having pledged your love and loyal to each other, and having sealed the pledge with marriage rings, I do, by the authority vested in me as an ordained minister in the Church of the Living God, pronounce you husband and wife. Kyle and Morgan, you are no longer two independent persons, but you are now one in the eyes of the Lord. Kyle, you may kiss your bride. Let me be the first to introduce to you Mr. and Mrs. Kyle and Morgan Macon.
And Kyle, if you take anything away from the speech, just remember, I will always have your back. And if I find out Morgan is beating you up, I will assume you probably did something wrong. Well, that's okay, because getting beat up only makes you stronger. Here's to Kyle and Morgan. Thank you, everyone.
Say I do, I can't wait forever. Say I do, let's stay like this together.
I was about 5 and Kyle would have been about 7. Mom and Dad got a phone call from the school saying that Kyle and I were involved in a fight. And Dad was probably left wondering, did they at least win? Later that day, when the bus driver dropped us off at home and explained to our dad, Kyle and Justin were fighting each other. And by fighting, I mean Kyle was pushing my head into the window.
I am my beloved, and my beloved is mine. Romantic love is sparked when it's exclusive. There is something to be said for taking all your energy, your affection and emotion, and focusing in on one person. Two people who are giving their highest and their best, and their first energies to each other. So often romantic love dwindles as each of you get caught up in good things, but those things placed ahead of your marriage cause you never to have a great marriage. When romantic love is expressed, it's saying, I like how God made you. I like who you are. You need to be always communicating what you love about the other person, qualities that you greatly admire. One unbreakable rule of couples dancing is that the partners must move interdependently as a unit. I mean, you guys are both skilled and gifted in so many ways, but you're moving together as one. And that's the picture that we want. Your Grandpa Morse, Mr. Morse, as I knew him, if you follow his example of what it means to be a husband who dotes, who loves, who cares for, who looks out for his wife's needs till the last day. And what a role model, that's for sure.